Yeah, there you go. Hey everybody, how's y'all doing tonight? Just getting a few last minute things here together. That is... There you go, sir.
Thank you.
And there we go. Oh, how are the goats doing tonight?
Not bad.
Oh,
How has that never happened before?
I am not sure. I'm not sure there, sir.
Anyway, we're fine. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, you're good. That's excellent. Caitlin, there was a thumb pick and a regular pick there somewhere. If I can get those. Thank you. What's that? Excellent. Everything is plugged in. Everything is working. Everything is as it should be, I do believe. I want to say hello to my friends back home in Newfoundland and across the rest of Canada. A few people down in the States who've been watching. That's nice. Started broadcasting out to a few different platforms, including Twitch, which is like that, I think, primarily a gaming platform. But last week I got some messages from some Twitch viewers who happened upon the stream, so that's kind of neat. And we had somebody else tune in. Where was that, Caitlin? From Norway. I think it was Norway. Somebody tuned in from Norway a few weeks back ago. That was neat. Anyway, shout out to anybody who's watching. I'm going to start this set tonight. This is a song called The Running of the Goat, which goes into a song called Home. 1, 2, 3. This one goes out special to Clark Hancock tonight, across the world in the desert, in a bunker, digging holes into the earth. This is a song called Home. It goes like this. The city harbor lies behind the chain link fence. You can see it from a distance. You can even feel the wind. You can't walk out on that dock and stand beside the sea-torn freighters. Sense those stories of the lives that live within. You can't have it the way it was, have to take it as it is. Those times have changed, those days are gone. Those days are past but not forgotten. You can't stop the winds of change, forever in your mind, self-same. Oh, don't be sad. We were blessed for what we had. Those days are gone, the memories cast in stone. And I know I'm not alone, and it chills me to the bone. In this place called home, you can't lose what you don't own. The deepest ties you'll ever know, right here at home. Down Water Street, the storefronts changed a few blocks north. Who'd ever blame to fight against this sudden change and waiting game? How many words can twist and burn like spark to hay? No further down, no further down this hurting old time road we'll stray. Take it as it is. Those times have changed, those days are gone. Those days are past but not forgotten. You can't stop the winds of change, forever in your mind, self-same. Oh, don't be sad. We were blessed for what we had. Those days are gone, the memories cast in stone, and I know I'm not alone, and it chills me to the bone in this place called home. You can't lose what you don't own. The deepest ties you'll ever know hurt so bad to let you go. And I thought that I just came to say hello to this place called home. The city harbor lies behind the chain link fence. You can see it from a distance. You can even feel the wind. A song called Home. We got the room up to 40% humidity. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. This recent cold snap in Ontario, followed by the kicking on of my furnace in the last 2 to 3 weeks, has created this crazy dry environment here that we're living in, and it's we've been trying to get the humidity up. I just got a new humidifier in. When did I put that in? Today. Anyways, we got the room up to 40 now. She was slipping here. We had pans of water going. I got one downstairs too, because both me and Allison started getting dry throats. You know.
Never on a Whiskey Wednesday, though.
Well, no. I have, in fact, had many a dry throat. It's been, my friend Grace Price pointed out there a few weeks back when I was vaping and coughing at the same time. She said, "Stop that old vaping. That looks so bad, you vaping and coughing when you're singing." I'm like, you're right. So I've been cleaning up my act there. But the humidity's getting to be better, so it's getting to be easier to exist here the way that we do. I send this song out to Sammy Cohn, the drummer for The Watchmen and the realtor in Toronto, who will sell or buy your house. Well, he won't buy your house, no. He might find a buyer for your house. I don't know, do they deal with buyers or sellers more? I guess buyers. No, I guess both, right? Sammy, and you should straighten me out on this. Sammy's a big Beatles fan, as all of you know. Me and Sammy have had so many debates over why the Beatles aren't my favorite band. I'm just like,
Don't even start, man.
I know, Mr. Grant, I know you're the same. But the one thing that Sammy always hates in music and rock and roll is socks. And in the last few videos we did, you can see our socks. And I actually haven't had shoes on in fucking a long time because I don't leave the house. So you're lucky I'm even wearing socks. I think some of the summer Whiskey Wednesdays, you get my big old foot up in the middle of the screen. Anyways, we're here in the house, right? You know, and it might look like we're on some fantastic movie set in the middle of, you know, Los Angeles with a big budget everything to make it look this gritty.
Yeah. It's a hard look to attain.
You have no idea how much it cost to look this way.
We'll never tell.
Class hero.
Yeah.
I just figured it out.
As soon as you're born, they make you feel small by giving you no time instead of it all, till the pain is so big you feel nothing at all. A working class hero is something to be. A working class hero is something to be. They hurt you at home and they hit you at school. They hate you if you're clever and they despise a fool. Till you're so fucking crazy you can't follow their rules. class hero is something to be. When they've tortured and scared you for 20-odd years, and then they expect you to pick a career, but you can't really function, you're so full of fear. A working class hero is something to be. A working class hero is something to be. Keep your dope with religion, your sex and TV. You think you're so clever and classless and free, but you're still fucking peasants as far as I can see. A working class hero is something to be. Working class hero is something to be. There's a room at the top, they are telling you still, but first you must learn how to smile as you kill. If you want to be like the folks on the hill. A working class hero is something to be. A working class hero is something to be. If you want to be a hero, well, just follow me. Oh, that was fun. That's for you, Sammy. Hope you and the family are well, and the other Joey and Danny as well. Extend my best to them on this Wednesday night. I haven't really been in touch with much in the way of people, so I'm feeling pretty out of touch. You know, that's what happens when you're not in touch. I feel in touch with you guys, and that's it.
But we can't touch.
No, none of that. None of that. But we can make a few tunes. We're 2 songs into this set, and we're going to do a new one for y'all. It's a song called Christmas Ain't the Same. I got my long tooth lager back again this week, and I'm so happy about that. It's a beautiful beverage to drink for my palate. Fueled by Antonia's Bistro here tonight. I've taken to Wednesday nights are a sort of a stupid day for me because I got a lot of last minute things to tie up before I can get a couple solid hours to do this. So I've taken to ordering, and Antonia's was the company tonight. Lovely spot in town. Ravi and his wife, Davina, and Ravi. Although you say it different, don't you? You say Ravi.
I do.
Yeah, I'm not sure which is right. We should ask him.
Kind of like Ravi Shankar.
I would say Ravi. It might be a...
I know, and you say beta for betta fish as well.
Well, that's just because that's what they are.
They're not.
Okay, Christmas ain't the same as I remember it to be. Well, Christmas ain't the same as I remember it to be. I don't know what's different, if the change is just in me, but I'll take it just the same. I'll take what I can get. Well, Donnie's got a grandma hash and a baggie full of weed. We like to keep things natural here, we don't mess with methyl speed. He rolls another joint and papers that taste like candy canes. Tom lights up a cigarette, nobody complains. Well, don't go falling in the tree. Don't bring up his ex-wife, Peggy Lee. Let's all hug and smile and try to sing a happy song. Christmas ain't the same since you've been gone. Well, Peggy's pregnant once again, she thinks nobody knows. She's been hanging with that widow Dan, so the story goes. His wife, she passed last year, and Peggy was so kind. With open arms she'd comfort him, and he don't seem to mind. Well, don't go falling in the tree. Don't bring up his ex-wife, Peggy Lee. Let's all hug and smile and try to sing a happy song, but Christmas ain't the same since he's been gone. Well, Grandma's got her shoes off, she's napping in the chair. Her dress is up for all to see, but no one seems to care. And I'll take it just the same. I'll take what I can get. Well, Christmas ain't the same as I remember it to be. I don't know what's different, if the change is just in me. Don't go falling in the tree. Don't bring up his ex-wife, Peggy Lee. Let's all hug and smile, try to sing a happy song. Christmas ain't the same since you've been gone. No, Christmas ain't the same since you've been gone. No, Christmas ain't the same since you've been gone. Oh. So it's been a weird sort of month on these Wednesdays because we've been doing the Christmas record and trying to learn new songs every week and getting ready to these Christmas things for next week, which is Tibbs Eve. Tibbs Eve is a time that never was, that exists nor before or after Christmas, or before or after New Year's, with women of questionable morals, and they don't exist either.
Oh, but we can celebrate them.
But we can celebrate it. It's a strange little thing that exists. It's called Tibbs Eve, and it is truly a night that doesn't exist in a time and place that can't be found. When I grew up, it was the night that all my friends and I would get together and have drinks and do other things, just to be together so that the next few days we could spend time with family, with more drinks and stuff. Anyway, so next week is Tibbs Eve, and it happens to be on a Wednesday, which I'm really excited about. So if you're around next Wednesday, come join in. I've reached out to a few people to submit little performances, so we'll have some special guests. Hopefully that can work out. It's a busy time of year to be asking people for stuff like that, but we'll see what happens. Lovely little bit of whiskey. I tell you what goes really well with whiskey is some of my dad's drinking music. My dad, like a lot of Newfoundlanders as a kid in Newfoundland, that's the only childhood experience I have. So I can't really comment on elsewhere, but a lot of people like to drink. At least a lot of my dad's friends did. And Dad liked to drink a lot alone at home in his red wingback chair by the fireplace. He'd sit there and he'd stare into the fireplace. That was what he kind of did a lot of days. It was a really interesting thing. But he always had music playing. And almost all of December it would be the Jim Reeves Christmas album. Up until party time, like, you know, Christmas Eve and sort of New Year's Eve and stuff, when it was all about the Boney M. You guys remember the Boney M Christmas?
I grew up with Boney M too.
Oh man, the Boney M Christmas, great stuff. So it went from the one extreme of this very slow, morose crooning with these angelic background vocals and stuff, to, you know, these weird from another galaxy disco beats, you know, just crazy stuff. Anyways, we're gonna do one of those songs now. This is another one from that new record, which is available for free on the website. I think there's 10 or 12 physical copies still left somewhere in a pile here in the room. That is the equivalent of distribution these days. We're gonna do Blue Christmas, which is the one that starts off talking about white, right?
That's what you'll be doing all right.
And it just starts off.
Yep.
It just starts off just like that, eh?
Pretty much.
On the C.
Just the two notes.
That's it, eh?
Yeah. You'll be.
So I'm going to dedicate this one tonight. Oh, okay. I'm going to actually get this right. I tried it last week and I totally messed it up. Erin from back home, she works with the Eastern Residential Support Board, the Eastern Residential Support Board, but they referred to themselves as the crowd over at Eastern, and that makes sense to me. That seems more to roll off the tongue the way it should. So we're going to dedicate this to all those folks and the people that they hang out and do things with. One, two, one, two. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas of white, but I have a blue, blue Christmas. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue, thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't mean a thing, dear, if you're not here with me. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue heartaches start calling. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas of white, but I have a blue, blue Christmas. when those blue heartaches start calling, you'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white. But I have a blue Christmas. Oh, that's such a weird thing. Aaron and the gang back home, all the best. Merry Christmas. We're gonna do. We had a rehearsal last night or the night before. We were trying to pick some songs to play, and sort of out of nowhere, this song sort of entered our consciousness, and we thought, oh yeah, no, yeah, that's good. Tom Petty stuff. This is a song that I used to do when I played pedal steel through the big old Trainer guitar amp back there. Turn on the distortion and crank it up. Mr. Grant played bass and David Fisher played drums, and we used to rock out as a rock and roll pedal steel trio. It was a fun time.
It was an experience. It was a rock and roll experience.
It was there was a slogan for that, wasn't there? Pedal steel rock and roll experience, or
Something
rock
like
and roll
that.
pedal steel experience. My sister got lucky, married a yuppie, took him for all he was worth. Now she's a swinger, dating a singer. I can't decide which is worse. But not me, baby, I've got you to save me. Oh, you're so bad, you're the best thing I ever had. In a world gone mad, you're so bad. My sister's ex-husband can't get no love, walks around dog-facing her. Now he's got nothing, head in the oven. I can't decide which is worse. But not me, baby, I've got you to save me. Oh, you're so bad, you're the best thing I ever had. In a world gone mad, you're so bad. Me, baby, I've got you to save me. Oh, you're so bad, you're the best thing I ever had. In a world gone mad, you're so bad. Oh, you're so bad, you're the best thing I ever had. In a world gone mad, you're so bad. Little Tom Petty there. Thank you, boy. That was a nice little trip down memory lane. I'm going to take this guitar off, and I'm going to go over and play the acoustic for a little bit. So Caitlin's got a little treat there for you, I think. Am I correct, Caitlin? Come with me. Thank you. Tell me when I'm back. Am I back? Oh my goodness, I'm back. So I was saying about that humidity there, folks. This was in tune. It's okay, it's gonna be better for it.
No one can hear.
Yeah, okay. Caitlin's gonna do a little more work there. There she goes. So, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. Is that in a good spot there, Caitlin? Oh, just getting things here feeling like they should. A little weird right now, just getting sorted. News. What do I got to talk about? Antonia's. Yeah, I'm not wearing my hat tonight. I finally found a way to go bald. Well, no, I haven't had a hard time finding that, to be perfectly honest. But I finally found a way to say I don't fucking care anymore. I was down to see Andrew at Ace, and Andrew's great. He's a really, really good guy. When I was getting my regular cut, I got so much taken off the beard. It was getting so out of control. My little dog Jack was getting stuck in it at night. As he sleeps by my chin, and he was getting his paws into it, and they'd getting caught, and he was waking me up and making me mad, and it wasn't good for anybody. But so I got it trimmed, and sort of a little bit of H35, I think it is, in the comb in just for men. If anybody's curious, that's the number. I've been using it for years. But when I was down getting it cut, I said, I shaved it bald over the summer. I said, but it looked fucking awful. I said, I just looked ridiculous. But it was summer, so that's all right, big deal. And then, what's that?
He gave you a nice tight fade on the back. I like it.
Well, he said, well, he always kind of does that. And then he said, why don't I? He said, you just let me do the top. He said, the way, so it looks good, short. And I said, okay. So he, anyways, he cut my hair. And I got a little shower tonight, and I just looked at myself in the mirror. I said, oh, fuck it. I wear a hat most of the time because I like hats. They have become more of a custom in my life in the last 10 years, just because I can't have fun with my hair the way I used to. It's an awfully strange way to introduce a song by Austin Lucas. And in fact, that's not really an introduction to the song. It's just me biding time while I'm getting my shit together here. Caitlin, are we all good over there in camera land?
Yep.
Excellent. How are you doing tonight, sweetie?
Great.
Mm-hmm. Caitlin was going to sing this with me tonight. That was the plan. But, she graces me with her voice, her and her sister Cassidy, when they can, and I absolutely love it. I love spending time with my daughters, and even though they wouldn't say that, because I'm always like, shut up, let me watch my TV show, but I'm listening. Anyway, she was going to do this one with me, but she's bowed out at the last minute. But after playing it last week, I got a few people message me and say, what was that song you did, that guy you mentioned? So Austin Lucas is his name, and I really enjoy his music. I'd go to you over uneven roads, across worn out asphalt and earth. I'd go to you, but I haven't the heart to steal you from the arms of another. More than mere highways rest between you and I, and that lonesome Nevada county line. when you came to me across the last ocean blue, flying east from your father and mother. You came to me in a small dusty room with the weight of your decision sinking in. More than mere highways would link you and I to that lonesome Nevada county line. So there we stood with our city and its fires and the warmth where our bodies met in the middle. Yes, there we were, where they rise and greet the sky, unaware of the storm on the horizon. More than mere highways were filling up your eyes with the lonesome Nevada county line. When you went away, that old fever took hold of me. Lord, I laid where I could for a time. You went from me, for I'd squandered all your love. By my own hand it was buried in the dirt on the side of the highway. You left me by and by for that lonesome Nevada county line. That's a song by Austin Lucas. He sings that oh, thank you. He sings that in D, I believe. He plays an open D tuning on it. He has a really nice open D thing with this little bluegrassy riff interspersed that's really, really quite catching. But as you know, I like to sort of do things a little differently. But I recommend going and looking at his version because that is absolutely the best you're going to see. For those of you new to him, his name is Austin Lucas. Check him out. And I'm going to play a song now. This one's, I got to get my head around this one, okay? So this is going to take me a second here. I don't know if I'm going to have to tell a story or what. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so how many photos do we got there of Charlie, Caitlin? Is there about 12?
Okay.
Oh, Charlie Pride. Okay, so go up to the first one. The first one should be an album cover. Yeah, let's put that up for a sec. There we go. Charlie Pride. When you left your room this morning, did you think to pray? You know, this crazy gospel stuff. And every Sunday morning when I didn't have to go to church, Mom tried really hard to get us to go to church, but we never took to it. Charlie Pride on the record player every Sunday morning. And anyways, Charlie died the other day. I won't get into everything that they're talking about, but I started by going on to iTunes, I guess it was, and I opened up my phone, typed in Charlie Pride, and artists came up, and I clicked albums under that. And there was 48 records. And I thought, wow. And then I went, no, that makes sense. That totally fucking makes sense. Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be 48 records? He's been around for fucking ever. Turns out, in the mid-'70s, he was RCA's best-selling act just behind Elvis. 52 top 10 Billboard singles, 30 number ones. Like, this guy is... and what I knew a little bit about, but not too much, is he was a ball player. We got some of his ball player shots there, some of his trading cards. Oh, you showed them already. He played for the Memphis Red Sox, the Boise Yankees. These were the New York Farm, B and C teams. In 1953, he had a small injury at work, which slowed down his pitching arm a little bit, or his throwing arm. And shortly after that, him and one other player for the team got traded for a bus, so the team could have a team bus. There was a period of time where when he was playing ball, he was getting paid $10 an hour, or $10 extra per game to sing pre-game. So he'd go out and sing. And anyways, Chet Atkins found him in 1965. RCA got him signed, and I don't know. When I listen to Charlie Pride, it just makes me, it just reminds me of my mom, which is really strange. But again, he was one of those artists who everybody back home in Newfoundland, everybody had Charlie Pride on their 8-track or their turntable. Okay, I haven't played this song before. This is brand new for me. Bear with me. I hope this... chance to meet some old friends on the street. They wonder, how does a man get to be this way? I've always got a smiling face, anytime and any place. And every time they ask me why, I just smile and say, you've got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you'll think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home. People may try to guess the secret of my happiness, but some of them never learn. It's a simple thing. The secret I'm speaking of is a woman and a man in love. And the answer is in this song that I always sing. You've got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you'll think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home. Kiss an angel good morning and let her know you'll think about her when you're gone. You kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home. Charlie Pride for you on the first time ever on
Nice job.
the cover couch or whatever we're calling this thing. Okay, I'm gonna take a second and walk back over there, and we're gonna sit down. Oh, this is gonna be cool. Okay, so give me a moment here, folks. My apologies while... This Christmas, let Ken Tizzard and Music for Goats help make the holidays special with their new Strange as Fuck collection of songs titled Sketches of Christmas. Christmas. You'll hear such colorful classics as White Christmas and Blue Christmas. A blue Christmas without you. And a new future classic by Music for Goats, Christmas Ain't the Same. Well, Donnie's got a grandma hash and a baggie full of weed. We like to keep things. But wait, there's more. What holiday would be complete without a little family harmony between Dad and his daughters?
Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake.
But there's still more. For those of you experiencing an alternate Christmas, Mr. G has got you covered.
It was Christmas in prison. The food was real good. We had turkey and pistols carved out.
Sketches of Christmas has a little bit of everything. Even the pensive cerebral folk amongst us who just want to have a spoken word rendition of one of their favorite Christmas classics. There's something for you too.
And St. Nicholas, too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my hand and was turning around, down the chimney, St. Nicholas came with a
And
bounce.
let's not forget, you can stream or download on your favorite platform, iTunes, Spotify, or many of the other things out there these days. Drop by the website to pick up a signed copy environmentally packaged for your convenience and the future of the world. And don't forget the website at www.kentizzard.com. This December, make the holidays special with Ken Tizzard and Music for Goats, Sketches of Christmas. No Christmas ain't the same since you've been gone. No Christmas. And don't forget the website at www.kentizzard.com. Blue Christmas. We're not back yet. There we go. I'm back, and the rest of the boys are quickly behind here. Just getting Neil's tuner going here. There it is. Neely? So we're back. We're in a different position. Freaking you out. I know. Those you potheads at home are going, what's happening? Caitlin's making some little tweaks. We're getting tuned up. Mr. Grant is going to sing you a song. Steve said last night, he said, we can't play all 4 Christmas songs. He said, then what's going to make next week special? And I said, well, next week we have Caitlin and Cassidy singing Silent Night. And,
Right.
and that's going to be a lot of fun. And we've got a few other things, a few other surprises. A few things. Invite some friends next week, too. See if we can get a gang out, have some fun. Oh yeah, we're doing that song there now. Okay, cool. Maybe we'll send, I'm not sure what J-Lac at K-Rock is looking at. And we might send him something else as well, I'm not sure, but we should send something out to old J-Lac tonight. Is that in anything's way there now, Caitlin, or is that the way? Is it good? Excellent. It's not there. Okay. So, Mr. Grant,
Yes.
tell us about this tune, my friend.
This is a song about prison and Christmas.
Cool. Two of my favorite things.
Spending Christmas away from home.
And wooden turkeys.
In a home away from home. Yeah.
Well,
It's a John Prine song from way back.
very cool.
One of the few who taught us it was cool to play country music.
Yeah.
It was all right, you know, where folk meets country.
Yep.
There's a groove in there.
I would
Anyway.
agree.
Anyway, this is called Christmas in Prison. And it goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It was Christmas in prison. The food was real good. We had turkey and pistols carved out of wood. I dream of her always, even when I don't dream. Her name's on my tongue, her blood's in my stream. Wait a while, eternity. Oh, Mother Nature's got nothing on me. Come to me, run to me, come to me now. We're rolling, my sweetheart, we're flowing, my God. She reminds me of a chess game with someone I admire, or a picnic in the rain after a prairie fire. Her heart is as big as this whole goddamn jail, and she's sweeter than saccharin at a drugstore sale. Wait a while, eternity. Oh, Mother Nature's got nothing on me. Come to me, run to me, come to me now. We're rolling, my sweetheart, we're flowing, by God. Searchlight in the big yard swings round with the gun, and spotlights the snowflakes like dust in the sun. It's Christmas in prison, there'll be music tonight. I'll probably get homesick. I love you, good night. Wait a while, eternity. Oh, Mother Nature got nothing on me. Come to me, run to me, come to me now. We're rolling, my sweetheart, we're flowing, by God.
Lovely. That's for the gang back home with J-Lad over at K-Rock. Merry Christmas, everybody back there as well. Oh, it's been a strange old year. You know, we don't really talk too much about COVID here because it's kind of this started as an escape from it. And I'm wondering yet, and you know, maybe you guys can tell me your experiences out there. I'm wondering, like, I don't know, is the world actually shut down, or are people doing things the way that they always did? I just can't tell, because we started before you guys, so it's not that I'm going crazy or anything, I'm just curious, like.
Nothing ain't the same. Man.
Nothing ain't the same, okay, I kind
New
of got
Zealand's
that.
doing well.
Hmm?
New Zealand's doing well, I think.
Yeah, I hear they've declared something about 0 cases, that's really cool. I mean, I don't know, I don't want to start a COVID thing, anyway, sorry. I don't even know why I brought that up. I brought that up because, I was going to tell you guys about skateboarding. And they're totally unrelated. I can't even make that one work. No matter how much I try and pull that one into form, that ain't going to happen.
Well, here's something that's absolutely enthralling. There's
Uh-oh.
a medical devices manufacturer called Covidian.
Covidian.
Yes, they have that name for a good many years. I'm quite sure that has nothing to do with the virus, but nevertheless, it's a rather interesting, what do you want to call it? Divergence of words, I guess.
Yeah. So how is their business doing? They
I have
have
no
to
idea.
shut down.
I have no idea.
I mean, I don't know how.
How's Corona
They
beer
had-
doing?
They had to self
Yeah,
isolate for 2 weeks.
I don't know how Covidium is doing, but I know that Corona is probably not doing so
Yeah,
well.
probably not. Yeah, I forgot about that.
I don't hear a lot of people saying, I'm just going to run out and grab a case of Corona. It's just like, you just can't say that anymore.
People that tried to order it from me as a joke, it's great.
Yeah, I know. As a server, you must hate that.
Yeah.
But you know something? I had one the other day. Last week I had a couple, actually, because I had ran out of my regular beer. And I'm not a beer snob in any way. I only like a few beer. Most of them are from Newfoundland, and I can't get them. But the other day I pounded a few of those Coronas. They're really fast to drink in those bottles. Before dinner, it was a nice little sort of wake up to the palate before I got to cooking. It was at like 3 in the afternoon. That's when I started rethinking my day. We're going to do a song called Old Dog. I hope everybody's doing well out there. Any questions or anything? Anybody commenting on anything? Caitlin, anything interesting that needs to be brought to my attention?
K-Rock has been blocked in the United States.
What's that?
K-Rock has been blocked in the United States.
I don't even know what that means. I'll have to look into it.
Well, that's Korean rock.
Korean rock?
Yeah,
No.
K-pop.
Oh, K-pop?
No, whatever your
K-rock. Yeah. Oh, really? That's interesting. Wow. I'm going to have to check that out, see what that's all about. I don't want to deliver that news, but it's on the thread, so look into it, folks. What else is going on? Are people doing well? Are people happy to be here on a Wednesday night? Excellent, excellent. I'm still trying to sort this part of it out. My mic is just gone. Has it gone? No?
No, I
That
can
was
hear
weird.
Right here, yeah.
Strange little thing just happening. I must have sat on my earphones. This is a song called Old Dog. Not quite sure what it's about. It's got a little bit of a few things in it, I think. Send it out to Teddy tonight, truck driver Teddy Rowe. Seems like every meal he's ever eaten has come at the cost of a song. Not to say he ain't been hungry for those times you sang along. And his house is made from many doors. The address changes day by day. He's been rambling around this world, killing time along the way. It's a long way to travel and $1 for a song. Another town behind and another comes along. Boots are feeling heavy standing on another stage, fire in his bloodshot eyes again today. And to every girl who's ever loved him, helped him find his tumbling way through fumbled, tumbled lonely nights to bring colors to the gray. Another lonesome sunrise just ahead. It's all scattered on the bed, and there's some on the floor, and he's heading for the door. It's a long way to travel and $1 for a song. Another town behind and another comes along. His boots are feeling hungry standing on another stage, fire in his bloodshot eyes again today. Oh, you won't break me from this road. So much story still untold. Doesn't matter what you say, he's been doing it all his days. He's an old dog and you'll never change his ways. find him cold, just pull the old truck over and roll him off beside the road. 'Cause his life's been filled with many riches found upon this stage. When he gets his call to glory and he knows his dues are paid, it's a long way to travel and $1 for a song. Another town behind and another comes along. His boots are feeling heavy standing on another stage. Fire in his bloodshot eyes again today. Oh, you won't break in from this road. So much story still untold. Doesn't matter what you say, he's been doing it all his days. He's an old dog and you won't break him from this road. So much story still untold. Doesn't matter what you say, he's been doing it all his days. He's an old dog, you'll never change his ways. Teddy and all the people out there who spend a lot of time away from home, making a living, doing what they do. Well, as we approach the new year, it's always neat to think about the past year. And some of you guys and gals are regulars, and it's really nice to share a little bit of time with you every week. We've gotten to know some new folks, which has been really nice. We're going to do another Christmas tune here now. This is The Other Color of Christmas. We did Blue Christmas earlier, which started talking about White Christmas in the lyrics. And then we are now going to do Blue Christmas, which doesn't refer to White Christmas, does it? Oh, no, it does. Oh, no, we're doing White Christmas.
Yeah, we're doing White Christmas. It doesn't refer to Blue Christmas.
Oh, my God.
But you do have decorations of red on a green Christmas tree.
No, that was the other tune, wasn't it?
No, that's this one.
No, that was one we did.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, no.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah, it was the other two.
May your... There we go. What key is this one in?
Golly gee.
G.
This is in the key. This is in G, eh? Okay. Oh, this is the... Oh, yeah. I know this one now. Okay, so I am...
We certainly hope
Yeah,
so.
I know it now. This one starts with all of us, right, Wes?
It does.
1, 2. 1, 2. May your days be merry and bright. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. little Jim Reeves there for you, ladies and gentlemen. One more week of that. We don't need to play it after Christmas again, do we?
Well, I think we should, just to keep it private.
Oh, you just keep it. We should play it every week.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. You know, it's such a fun trip watching you guys come through with us on this. Yeah, we've got time here. As I said when I started this, you know, it's really hard to keep a well-polished, 12 or 15 song show, the same night, same audience, same venue, same everything, which is kind of what this is. I think we've got probably close to 100 songs we've been cycling through in our repertoire, and it's hard to keep all that stuff up to snuff. And these guys work pretty hard at it. So
I remember 15.
you remember 15 at any time.
Unfortunately, that's never the 15 we're playing.
Yeah, well, there's that. But working in new stuff is a real thing. So in the new year, we're going to be setting the studio up for recording, and we'll keep some cameras around, and we'll do Whiskey Wednesday, but it's going to be a lot of focus on new stuff, and maintaining some of the stuff that we've already got, to the couch cover thing, and taking some requests just for me to keep my brain from turning to mush, which I enjoy. So keep some requests coming in.
You enjoy the mush?
I enjoy not turning.
Just
to
the
mush.
turning it to mush is so much fun.
That's the fun part.
Everything ready? Steve, you got a bunch of young kids at home. They all ready for Santa Claus?
They're ready. It's definitely good, leverage
Does
for
Santa Claus-
behavior these days. Santa
They're not watching, are they? Do they get lots of sugar at Christmas?
Well, more than normal, for sure.
Yeah, that's good. It's good to give kids lots of sugar.
They do have a nutritionist mother.
I know, that must be hard. Pop-Tarts were like a real breakfast. Like, if we had
Oh,
a
man.
real breakfast, it was Pop-Tarts. It was just like, a row of Oreos, that's not a real breakfast. Have some Pop-Tarts, for God's sakes. It's just like, oh, okay. There is a new song we've been working on called "Good and Goodbye," which the lyrics aren't making sense to me anymore, but we're gonna blow it out for us and for you guys, just to put it out into the world so that it can become one of those songs that we've played. I remember, back in the days, the hundreds of shows a year, touring with the Watchmen, and hundreds of sound checks a year, running new material and trying it out on audiences. And in the early 90s and through to the 2000s, there was nobody had any capture of performances. So you could try out a new song a lot before you decided if you A, liked it, or B, it was any good, or C, if you could play it, because sometimes you wrote things that didn't translate live. And it's very interesting. Those days are gone with cell phones and cameras and stuff like this now. This is brand new as well, just sort of working in new material live. So we're going to play a song called "Good and Goodbye," which I'll give you a little bit of a scoop on it. Sitting on the couch one day, and just this came out of my fingers. Just something like that, and it sounded to me like something out of a cartoon with somebody walking away. And it inspired this tune where this riff just plays throughout it, and there's no words to it, so it's not a chorus or anything, it's just this weird little thing that happens. It will probably develop into something else, but for now, that's what it is. And otherwise, I think it's, we'll give it a try. These lyrics are changing as well. This is 1, 2, 3, that one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Got it.
I gotta remember these count-ins too, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. You don't love me no more, baby. You don't love me no more, my sweet baby. Why don't you love me no more? Each night I see you, the truth behind those eyes, but I just don't see the good, so goodbye. You used to holler like a freight train, you don't holler no more. My sweet baby, oh, you don't holler no more. Each day I see you looking like you wanna fly, but I just don't see the good, so goodbye. I used to be so lucky, I'm not lucky no more. I used to be so rich in love, now I'm not even dirt poor. I can't remember everything I've tried, but I just don't see the good, so goodbye. You don't love me no more, babe. You don't love me no more, my sweet baby. Oh, you don't love me no more. I can't remember everything I tried, but I just don't see the good, goodbye. Almost got that silly ending. Good Lord. I got it once. Last night was the first time I ever got that ending. That's just such an odd song for me. I don't quite know where it came from, and I don't quite know what it sounds like, and it's a bit of a mishmash. But I kind of secretly love it, and I can't wait till we can get it when it's like really cooking. That'll be a great little number. I don't know why. Well, we're coming out to the end here. What did I feel that I wanted to say today? It's the weirdest thing, trying to compose, sort of something that is interesting for me to feel that I want to talk about or say something about, and at the same time, tie this all together into a nice little package. Charlie Pride we talked about, skateboarding we talked about. We didn't really talk about it, but I mentioned it as a segue that didn't work, so I consider that to be talked about. Christmas is good. All Together Now, the collective record, that is coming along fantastic. I'm going to write a post about it because there's a lot of factors to it. I got sidetracked when Allison broke her hip, and Mike Turner really helped out keeping it moving and getting mixes done, and it's coming along great, but I don't want to rush it. So it is coming around. We'll hear some of that stuff soon. Thanks to Ace Barber down in town here for this fantastic new haircut. Antonia's dinner. Tibbs Eve next week. Invite some friends. Let's get some people out. And, like I said, this record, I appreciate you guys for buying almost all the copies I printed. And for sending donations as well, saying thanks for the record. That's really cool. But it's available for free on the website. Please go to the website, www.kentizzard.com. It's pretty straightforward. Press the download button, it'll come to you. And it's been a lot of fun to make and to share with you all. And next week we're going to have something really special for you. I'm not sure what it might be yet. Maybe a piece of garland. Or maybe that little stick from downstairs that looks like my arm. We'll put that right there in a little piece of. We'll plant it. That'd be nice. Thanks for bearing with me with my tribute to Charlie Pride tonight. That was fun for me, and it's really sad to see him go and all that stuff. Thanks, guys, for coming out. We're gonna go downstairs and have some. What do we got for tonight? I wonder. I can't remember what we bought. I think we got some meats.
Next week we have to remember to turn Nomi's nose on.
Oh, did we leave Nomi off? Oh, damn. We'll have to get Nomi set up next week. Yeah.
Oh, that'll be special.
Yeah, well,
That's the specialness that I was talking about. See, Steve? I was saying we have to save something for next week. Nomi's nose.
sure, we could say the gnome's name is Ed.
So the record that you're putting out with all these other performers,
Yes.
well, I believe I'm on one track.
Oh, you're on a couple.
Is it called All Together Now?
Yeah, and then Alan Doyle went and stole it. He just put a book out called All Together Now.
So you are a Beatles fan then?
The Beatles.
Oh, see, now you're bringing me back into that whole thing. No, I know I just saw Alan's book and thought, oh, that's interesting. That's too late. Anyways, that's what it is. All Together Now, me and a bunch of people. I know, Beatles, man. There'll be a time. There'll be a time where they will go from this level of my consciousness to like soul-crushing level, you know.
There may even be a place.
Thanks, everybody. I feel my COVID-20 turning into a COVID-30. Down the street, the dogs are barking, and the day is getting dark. As the night comes a falling, the dogs will lose their bark. And the silent night will shatter from the sounds inside my mind. I'm just one too many mornings and 1,000 miles behind. From the crossroads of my doorstep, my eyes start to fade. Then I cast my head back to the room where my love and I had laid. Then I gaze back to the streets, the sidewalk and the signs. I'm just one too many mornings and 1,000 miles behind. Searchy. Mr. Grant on the Reichenbacher tonight. Mr. Lucy on the old J200. Actually, that's a new J200, isn't it?
Kinda.
It's a nice guitar. Stanley's on the snooze button. I don't know if Stanley's been in frame tonight, but he's here. And behind me, Mr. Stephen Dagg. How you doing, sir? Active father of young children. Ah, such noble work.
And there goes the rhythm.
It's a restless, hungry feeling that don't mean no one no good. When everything I'm saying, you can say it just as good. And you are right from your side, and I'm right from mine. We're both just one too many mornings and 1,000. 1,000 miles behind. It's impossible to play that song the same. It's just a crazy ass thing. Hundreds of times I've ended this night with that, and it's never been the same. Anyways, thank you all very much. I'm not sure which camera is currently going. Oh, this one over here. Oh, cool. I hope you've had a good night. Thanks for chipping in and stuff too. By the way, the tip jar is helping us to, with more camera holders. We got some lights coming. just finding a way so that we're comfortable and it feels like it's entertaining. We're really enjoying it, and we hope you are as well. And it does show when you send us a few bucks. That being said, it's Christmas time. Spend it with your family. Spend your money on your family and your friends. Come back next week. Bring some friends. Fix a drink. Tibbs Eve is coming around. Or Tipsy Eve, as some people refer to it as. You guys all good? Yep. Yeah.
We're good.
Cool. Okay. Well, cheers, folks. We'll see you next week.